All right, well, I think I am live here, and in transparency, KMMA Tribe, I am experimenting with this. So this is the first video of this experiment, and we will see how it works. What I am trying to do, and get rid of that, I'll make it look a little better there, huh? What I am trying to do is set up a way that I can easily do my weekly lesson of the week every Monday here from the dojo, and I've been playing around with different ways to get that done correctly. And so if this Facebook Live thing works and becomes a good way to kick it off, then that'll be great. And the intent will be that this thing will live on Facebook. Eventually, Sean Harley will also put it on our YouTube channel. And quite frankly, it will go in all of our Google Classrooms to support what's going on in the class. And of course, the instructors will be giving the same lessons of the week from the floor. And we'll develop them a little bit throughout the week as most students come 2 to 3 days a week. So so we'll probably do where the first couple days of the week is the lesson given exactly the way that I'm giving it, and then by the so like say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe it's going to be the lesson, and then Thursday, or maybe Monday, Tuesday, since most people come Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So maybe do Monday, Tuesday is the lesson delivered the way that I deliver it, and then the rest of the week is where it's open a little bit to even some discussion with the students. Because it's a very important part about what we do. Everybody that's involved at Krav Maga Martial Arts knows that we are a leadership development academy that also happens to teach the most practical self-defense in the world. So it's not just about the kicking and the punching. It is about the lessons that we want to give our youth to raise them up in the way that they should go, but also very, very often reminders that we all need to hear. And this week's lesson is about leadership. It's about struggle as pertains to leadership, as pertains to life and leadership. Struggle in our own lives, and then struggle as pertains to those that we lead. And I wrote a blog on it that should have gone out this morning. I actually wrote it Saturday, I think, but scheduled it for this morning. And it was about struggle. And in it, I alluded to the fact that, struggle is a positive and necessary thing in our lives. In it, I took a couple stories from my own life where I really believe that my life today would be totally different if were it not for the struggles that I had to negotiate and overcome. And I also wrote about the fact that it makes me feel that we have to be careful as parents specifically, that we don't deny our children the opportunity to experience struggle, which of course is our most natural instinct. As mothers and fathers, we want to, I know I was totally guilty of this for a big part of my children's young life. We want them to have everything we didn't have, and we don't want them to go through what we went through, several things that we went through, but we need to be cautious with that, right? Like, not that, certainly it is a noble thing to want to do better in every generation, and to treat our kids better, and to prepare them better, and to give them everything, as I said, that we feel that we missed or lacked. However, we can't deny them the struggle, just as we should not deny ourselves the struggles that we still negotiate today. Listen, I've been living this life for 53 years, and I've been doing leadership for decades, and I've been running this dojo now, this little enterprise and experience that we call Krav Maga Martial Arts, this experiment and experience that we call Krav Maga Martial Arts for over 21 years now. And of course, there are still times of struggle, and in our most natural state, we don't want those things to happen, because they're not comfortable. But the message that we're sharing this week is really that the struggles are necessary. In the blog I wrote about, so I guess these will be the 2 lessons of the week, because in the blog I wrote about the fact that, like the KMMA stress drill, the stress drill is absolutely essential so that the Krav Maga student can both test and improve their ability to apply their self-defense techniques under stress. In other words, closer to a real life situation. And in the blog, I said, I think that perhaps the trials and tribulations, the struggles that we go through in life are the same way. There are stress drills for our next stages of life. And then this is the other lesson that I'm going to want the instructors to share this week. I actually looked it up because I remembered it. This has been something that if you are around leadership communities much of your life, you've probably heard before too. But it's such a good reminder, such a great story. So I'm going to have the sensei actually read this story to the students this week. And it's the story of the butterfly. And this is what it says. A man found the cocoon of a butterfly. One day a small opening appeared. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through that little hole. Then it seemed to stop making any progress. It appeared as if it had gotten as far as it could and could go no further. So the man decided to help the butterfly. He took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly then emerged easily, but it had a swollen body and small shriveled wings. The man continued to watch the butterfly because he expected that at any moment the wings would enlarge and expand to be able to support the body, which would contract in time. Neither happened. In fact, the butterfly spent the rest of its life crawling around with a swollen body and shriveled wings. It was never able to fly. What the man in his kindness and haste did not understand was that the restricting cocoon and the struggle required for the butterfly to get through the tiny opening were nature's way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings so that it would be ready for flight once it achieved its freedom from the cocoon. Sometimes struggles are exactly what we need in our life. If we were allowed to go through our life without any obstacles, it would cripple us. We would not be as strong as we could have been, and we could never fly. So have a nice day and struggle a little. So the butterfly story, of course, just being another way of illustrating the message that I gave in my blog post this week. And like I said, it's going to be the lesson of the week all this week from the mat for our Black Belt Leadership Program at Krav Maga Martial Arts. And that is, don't deny the struggle, embrace it. Use the struggle as the thing which makes you better, stronger, faster when the next challenge or opportunity of life comes your way, in which you have been prepared through the struggle that you negotiate well and get through well and learn from. Thanks, and make it a super awesome week. Hope to see you here at the dojo soon.